Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Skytier Sunday, episode 35 of King of the Dome, between Smeoz and Riccardo Neri, the challenger in this special game here. So today we are again having an awesome, interesting matchup, um, providing you. My name is Saragu, and I welcome you to the show today. As always, we are going to jump right away into the game as we can't show you any decks here because, first of all, we are going to play on Embassy Ruins again, as shown last week. We were able to showcase for the first time the new 3-lane map, which is going to be for sale at the end of the month of April. So can't wait to hold it in my own hands here, actually. Um, the guys are going to play with the Moba draft mode. So we first drew some victory conditions. Sorry for the overlay not working properly, but this is going to be solved when the TTS mod is going to be updated. So we are going to see outflank, win the lead of control token number 2 3 times, hunting for power. This is about defeating the outsider, and left breach as the victory conditions. Um, Ricardo did win the coin toss, so he chose to go second. Therefore, Smeoz is going to start as first player, having the Skytear Flux on his side of the deck, and therefore was able to choose and bring the Dark Vigilante outsider in this matchup here. I'm going to ping the players so that they know that they can start drafting. So MOBA drafting is going to be as follows. Smears as player 1 is going to ban, first of all, okay, is going to ban Doomies. Ricardo did ban Kohai. Smears is forced to bring Akla in this matchup. So you see, in those two guys are pretty experienced players. Therefore, we are going to see a rapid, fast pinging here. Akrid and Akuti are being chosen by Ricardo. Let's see for player 1. So for Smears, which heroes he is going to choose. So interesting in that one, because he's able to choose another 2 heroes, and then we are going to see another band phase. Okay, Nelaklin is the next hero in Smear's matchup, and still 1 to go. Maybe the guys are looking into the decks and thinking about who could I bring next. Okay, Tlakali is hero number 3 on Smear's side of the board, and we are going to see another ban phase. So each player is going to ban another hero, starting with player 1. So Smears will ban first, and then Ricardo will ban another hero. Okay, they are just going to do it the other way around. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Ishatosk and Cethero are going to be banned, so no way to get them into play. Ricardo will choose his last 2 heroes, so hero number 3 and 4, going with Haburat and yeah, maybe Shafati, I could imagine, to bring more kill opportunities, more kill power into the game. Or maybe Shaders to defend this, but I didn't see a kill victory condition besides hunting for power, so this could be interesting. I don't know. Yeah, Shaders could be an interesting option as he is going to give his life points for the life points of another hero. No, he is going to go with Yami. Yami is always a good choice for controlling lanes and at the same time jumping around the map and killing heroes. Yeah, Giacomo and Turbodado, welcome to the chat here, to the live stream on YouTube. So, who's going to be the last hero on Smeoz matchup? Just let me have a look. Yeah, still one hero to go. Could be, maybe, could be, as he's more going with blue-green heroes beside, okay, Akla is a red, is a green-red hero, okay. Bringing Akimo. Okay, so this is the Moba draft. On Riccardo's side, we see Ekrit, Akuti, Aburat, and Yami. And on Smear's side of the board, he was forced due to community voting to bring Akla as his first hero. And we see Nelaklen, the Tarlord Mage, Tlakali, and as the last hero, Akimo. So, curious on what is going to happen here. Okay, the players put down all the tokens. We are trying to track here everything through this point of view. I'm just going to put this a little bit down so that you don't have the feeling that you're falling onto the map. Just give me a feedback if this point of view is okay or if I shall change anything so that I can help you and give you the best point of view here on this matchup. So there are going to be some cards discarded. We saw, I think it was a Down to Earth and an Indoctrinate on Riccardo's side, and there's a crippling precision on Smear's side. He's going to, okay, I need to find the right camera. He's going to activate Nelaklen. I did tell the guys to ping every move that they do, but yeah, as you can see, working with pearls sometimes is pretty difficult. Oh yeah, pinging Nelaklen, love it. Going to move with Nelaklen. Yes. Moving 3 hexes into one of the 3 nice cover hexes pretty close here to the nexus. Going to attack the minion in lane number 2. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention which lane is which one. Lane number 2 is obvious. On the left side here, on our point of view, we see lane number 1. So this lane is going to be resolved first, and this is a pretty big pressure for, or good pressure for Riccardo, as this is the main focus lane. And lane number 3 is here on this side of the board. So if Smeoz wants to get this tower down through left breach, then this lane is going to resolve last. So maybe not the first victory condition that comes to mind. Yeah. Nelaklen wants to die. Yes, why not, Giacomo? Why not? Maybe he's just about to feed Nelaklen to Yami. Okay, now Kuti is going to activate. I suppose that she's going to go yeah, down here in this cover hex, putting her illusion down. And no, you are not going to put your illusion down. She's just going to attack the green minion and maybe a lead from hand. Okay, there's a Whisper of Nupten, so not even not even why? What? Why would you do that? I'm not getting behind this. Okay, you want to have your illusion. adjacent to a minion. So Akuti is going to declare the attack, I suppose, against the pillar, so that Tlakali can't defend her minion, and Akuti triggers her skill through the illusion. That when she resolves an attack action, she may deal 1+ damage to an enemy minion adjacent to her illusion. So this was the most logical way. And a lead from hand. Wow. Yeah. This is going to be a big pressure. So you already have 2 miniatures there. We can suppose this is going to be a 3 mana lead. So 5 pressuring here. Hello, Matt. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us tonight. Yes, I know victory cards are hidden because the overlay doesn't work properly. But no problem. I can show them to you again. We have outflank when the lead of control token 2-3 times, hunting for power, and left breach. So this seems to be the main goal here for Riccardo on this side of the board. So if you have any questions, just feel free. We see Exhume being played by Akla. Boom. This means discard top 3 cards of your deck. Okay, those are the 3 cards. And Smeoz is going to choose between freeze, coup, and sacrifice. Sacrifice, coup, or freeze to get on hand. And then he can, yes, he did choose sacrifice, and he can put the other 2 cards in any order on top of the deck. Yeah, sorry. Then we see a movement by Akla on the outside here on lane number 3, an attack against the minion, so bye-bye minion. It's a 3 double plus flip. No escape for minions. And yeah, a lead maybe from hand. Yes, okay. So as well here, putting some pretty big pressure. As you can see from the start, from the point of view of the players, each left lane is already pressuring on the enemy's tower. Okay, we see a swiftness being played by Yami, so she's going to get fast. And this is always a big problem, so she just stomps on top of the minion and will kill that minion as it's a 1+ flip. Okay, I didn't see. I actually did miss the flip. I think it's a -1. Is it a -1? Yeah, it was a -1. Ooh, that's unfortunate. So no dead minion through the passive skill. I think Smeoz likes this, and Riccardo will hate this. So now the question is, will you spend an attack action on the minion, or will you just attack Nelaklen? Okay, he seems, yeah, you don't need to use action buttons. Okay, there I think we are going to see an attack against the minion. Yes, bye-bye minion. And okay, what is this? A skirmish, maybe? No, this is the warship action. Okay. This was the warship action, actually. So Yami did move from this side here, so from lane number 2 onto lane number 1 to put more pressure against the tower. You've got 3 miniatures here. There's a lead from hand here on Akuti, so this should be a 6, and 6 is more than enough to kill a tower. We only have a miniature here on Smeoz side counting. So Takali needs to do something about this. I suppose she's going to move somewhere here in front of the tower, will then attack maybe the minion. Okay, we are going to see Akimo first. He's going to move. Where are you going to go, my friend? As you won't be able to reach accurate. He can. He's going to skirmish. And lead, okay. Lead from hand. So we have a 4, let's say here. I was about to say, point of view of the players, left lane always is a good point, a good starting point, as it's already, the control token is already in range of the enemy tower. So you will have to defend your right side and have a good pressure on your left side, while on the middle lane, the control token already starts in within 3 hexes. So we see a time glitch being played by Akrit. Akrit is going to get fast. She will then move, I suppose. Otherwise, the fast doesn't make any sense. What is she going to do with the fast, actually? You can't leave. You can't leave Nelaklin and Akimo in lane number 2. This is going to be a point on the victory condition outflank, and as well 5 points in total on this control token. So meaning that if you leave lane number 2, you are going to have a destroyed tower, and you won't be able to spawn any minions anymore through within the minion phase. Okay, we see a Skytier Flux as a reaction. There is being played Quicksand. So Quicksand. Yes, sorry. I'm going to bring this back here. Quicksand targeting the cover hex. Just give me a second. Let me try to find the Quicksand so that we get this on screen. Ah, there it was. Place the AoE on target hex, apply slow to each hero hit. So this would provide accurate with fast and slow, so she can only move normally. And Haburat is going to get slow as well. Bang. Yeah. Yeah, nice one. Nice one. So no big movement for accurate in this case. She still is going to attack Smear's minion on lane number 3. There has been a +3 flipped. More than enough damage to get rid of him. Okay, I can hear some cards being flipped, so as I don't see any pings, I don't know what's happening. Nothing is happening. Hmm. So it was a move, an attack, and looks like a skirmish. Why is he pinging Haburat? Okay, lead from deck. Okay, lead from deck. Tlakali is activating, moving in front of the tower here in lane number 1. So the 0 over here. She's attacking the minion, so no way to protect the minion for Akuti or Yami, and I suppose a lead from hand. Then we will have a 4 on lead here with Tlakali and a 5 on lead against this tower, so no tower dying. Haburat is going to do skirmish, I suppose, as he slowed and moved to hexes. Still will need to somehow defend lane number 2. Sorry, lane number 2. Placing the illusion adjacent to Akimo. You only want to do this if you want to deal pretty much damage. That's the question. Oh, yes. Thank you. Finally, Riccardo, thank you for using the action button. So, move, worship, and lead. From deck or from hand? From hand, I suppose. If you can't lead from hand, then this should be difficult. Oh, it's from deck. Okay, lane number 1, resolving first. So Riccardo did lead with a 3 and Smeoz as well, 1 tower damage here. And a card draw for Riccardo. He is going to move the control token 1 hex closer to the tower. They are going to spawn 2 minions each. We started with only 1 minion on each control token on this map. This is one of the special rules here for Embassy Ruins. Lane number 2, we have a lead of 3 on Haburat. Do we have one? Okay, I maybe missed the lead. Still, seems to be that Nelaklen and Akimo won this. And they dealt 2 damage to the tower. So control token has been moved 2 axes closer to Riccardo's tower here. And we see the minion spawn. Last but not least, a lead. Oh, this was just a 1 leading. Moving, still dealing 2 damage to the tower and moving the control token close as possible to the tower. So big pressure here on each side. Okay, we don't see any outsider here actually in the game, as nobody wanted to get into the dome here, into the two separated dome parts here on the map. So we won't see the Dark Vigilante actually. Maybe next round. Speaking of round, I just moved this to round number 2 so that we remember in which round we are, but sorry, it's not going to show up in setup. So we see Smeoz activating Tlakali. Tlakali is going to worship and trying to protect again her friendly minions here. She's going to attack one of Riccardo's red minions here, killing it away. And delete from deck. So we don't know what is under this card. Akuti is going to activate. She could try to use her skill from the illusion, but you want to kill the enemy pillar. Yeah, and this is what Riccardo is pinging at. He wants to kill the pillar. We see a snowblind being played. Sorry, I will need, yeah, a snowblind being played by Tlakali, as this wasn't shown on screen. I'm going to put it on screen so that it is easier to follow. This is a nice reaction. Okay, now I can't find it, as always. Wow. And we see a crippling precision as reaction. Sorry, by Yemi. Why would you play? Okay. Target hero gets +1 attack. So Akudi still gets 1 attack. She had a disarm, was at 0, so 1 plus whatever he flipped did work. We see a Dreams of Taulot being casted by Nelaklin. And I assume that he's going to place it again in this hex. Yeah, this is what happened. Wow, guys, I'm sorry. They are playing really fast, and I'm trying to get behind the Streams of Tau. Just means you can place a pillar within 3 hexes in a target hex. So as the lanes aren't separated by a line of sight breaker, like a white line, Nilaklen was able to draw a line of sight here, and yeah, lead from deck in the breach lane seems brave. Yeah, that's I'm totally agreeing. Okay, so first action was an attack besides all the cards being played. Second one is a skirmish on Takali. He didn't flip a big positive modifier, so no damage dealt on Tlakali. Lead from hand. Okay, so we have some pressure here. 3 miniatures plus a lead from hand. This is normally going to be a 3 mana, so 6. And we see 1, 2, 3 miniatures on Smeoz side. And just a lead from deck. Which could be everything. Could also be a manaless card. Akla is activating and moving inside the dome. He's warshipping, so putting down a pillar. This generally is pretty awesome, as Akla will then have line of sight to Aburat, and he plays a Blazing Edge. Blazing Edge, which means he gets a +2 on his attack, and the attacks are piercing, attacking Haburat with 5++, so Haburat is down to 12 HP here in this case. Yeah, from 18 down to 12. Nice. And Akla is still inside the dome. Yeah, there is still some pressure through the minions here, and maybe the possibility of Akimo moving up here into lane number 3, depending on Riccardo's reaction here with the heroes. Okay, Riccardo seems to be sitting in his think tank. Then, if you guys, dear chat, have any questions regarding the new map or the surroundings, let's say, anything regarding this, then just let me know and I'm going to try to answer them. So we see accurate over here activating. Boom, there she is. Worshipping, so she's going to push Akla out of the dome as she's attacking through her illusion with a 2+ flip, dealing 3 damage. Therefore, Akla is down to 11 HP here. Pushed out of the dome and without being able to count for control token number 3 here. This is a nice move. Okay, we see a Chemo skirmishing, worshipping on Habuat, which provides another attack. Okay, attacking and down to 5. Okay, okay, guys, they are so fast. So, what did happen? Yeah, Smeoz did try to play Akimu's Oath with Akimo. Riccardo's reaction was a dismiss, so target a power card on a stack with cost 2 or less played by target enemy hero. Discard the power card and place it on its owner's discard pile. So no Akimu's Oath. Otherwise, Haburat would have been dead. Yeah, Haburat is going to get some revenge on Akimo. As he's still adjacent to the illusion, I think the illusion placement here is pretty interesting. And did work out as it provides another +1 attack as well. Skirmishing into the dome, leading. Yeah, this miss on Akimuth out was a pretty big move here. Otherwise, this wouldn't be possible here. I think it was a good reaction through accurate, pushing Akla, not counting for the control token, and neither for the dome. And Haburat surviving this pretty big punch from Akimo and getting rid of Akimo's ult. This was awesome. So there should be an advantage on Riccardo's side of the board here in this turn. Yeah, we still have Riccardo still has Yami left, and we will see Nelaklen as last hero here on Smear's side of the board. Welcome, Garrett. Welcome to the Skytier community. I hope you enjoy the live stream so far. I hope you enjoy the game. This is going to be the map that you can get your hands on at the end of this month. I think it's 22nd on April. Is going to be released. And if you didn't do so, I highly recommend you join us on our Discord server. If you need any further information on that one, just let me know and we get the link here for you. Okay, what are you going to do with the Lachlan here, Smeoz? What are you going to do? Get rid of one of the minions, maybe? I mean, you will do some damage here on the tower already. Well, Yami is still to go, but I think she's going to put some pressure here on the left lane, as it's one of the victory conditions. Okay, moving Nelaklen closer down here on lane number 2. Winning lane number 2 is also one of the victory conditions, and Smeoz already has one of the points here. So he would need to defend his tower over here and win this control token here another 2 times. Killing off a minion, and I suppose, oh, warshipping. No, leading. Okay, leading from deck maybe, which should be sufficient. Okay, Yami is going to be activated, and she's going to worship. Therefore, she just teleports here adjacent to Nelaklin, deals 1+ damage. Therefore, Nelaklin is down to 11 HP. And marked, of course. There's going to be skirmish. So where are you going to go with Yami? You won't need to move into the dome. Dealing 2 additional damage. She could move through the minion here, actually. Oh, she did so. Okay, moved into the hex and away. Dealing her damage, her 1+ damage, but Trakali did take the damage through the pillar here. She did take the damage. Okay, so leading with a 3 here on this side of the board. Riccardo, and looks like Smeoz had luck as well to lead with a 3 from deck. Wow, so defending this lane, bringing this lane back, and another hex, but yeah, still in range. Okay, we see another minion die here. No big deal as the tower is still alive. Yeah. Spawning new minions. Still, this was a win for Smeoz, so 2 of 3 on the outflank. Yeah, Riccardo needs to defeat heroes, you mean? Yeah, could be the way to go. I mean, Haborat is still alive. Akimo and Nelaklin don't look to be in the best position here, actually. So Dark Vigilante is on the board, or is going to be spawned. He needs to, let me put it on the screen. He needs to be spawned adjacent to a tower or a nexus. So you could place him down here on all these hexes. And yeah, no, that's not a valid hex. Maybe Riccardo's still thinking about the best positioning here. You could go with a position here as it's close to the tower and you only need a movement of 2 to get in range of Nelaklin. Can finish Tlakali. Yeah, this is always crucial if Tlakali is on the board and she is defending the minions here with her life points. You want to get rid of Takali as fast as possible so that you can get rid of the minions. You can use your passive skills from Yami, for example, to get rid of the minions, which doesn't work when Takali is there and defending, as well as Akuti can't get the most out of her skills. Accurate as well, so she's a pretty good counter to those 3 heroes. Yeah, and Riccardo knows that, so as you predicted, Giacomo, this could be the way to go. So selecting maybe the piercing, the skewer. Then his damage is going to be piercing. Could use a skewer. Could then attack maybe, as it's a 2+, which is okay. Or the Sever as well, +1 skirmish damage. Yeah, he still seems to be thinking about it. I mean, the positioning is fine as well. Or not. No, it's fine. I mean, if you get rid of Tlakali, yeah, it's really lucky flip. Yeah, she is, let me see. Where is she? Oh, Tlakali's down to 10. Phew. You do piercing. This is not going to be a flip deck, right? It's a Moba drafted deck, so you don't have those mega positive flips. Okay. Dark Vigilante going to do whatever on a minion. I think there's a +3. Okay. Bye bye good flips. 5 damage on a minion, maybe? Or no, could be the slash. So you can get rid of enemy minions. Tlakali still could have taken the damage, but as it seems, Smeoz didn't want to use this skill. So she's now down to 6 HP. Okay. Players are up to 6 cards each. There could be some pretty nice, interesting options in their hands. Yeah. So we are in round number 3. Takali seems to be activating. Yeah, now from, let's say from 10 HP on, you normally don't use her passive to protect the minions. Yeah, +3, +3, +1. Should we did, yeah. It could have happened. But yeah, no, it was 6, 7. You get a +1 skirmish, 8, 9. Piercing, yeah, no. I think she would survive with 1 HP Giacomo, if I counted correctly. But yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, Matt was calculating the same, so I think we could be on the same route. You get a piercing, you get a +1 skirmish. You get a +1 skirmish. Yeah, but yeah, get it twice. Yeah, maybe. Oh, but with the 2+ attack, she could have died. With the 2+, so you first do the piercing, then you do the 2+ attack, and then you can do another skirmish +1 maybe. That could have killed her. So, what's she doing? Oh, she's attacking the Dark Vigilante. Okay. Why did he lose so much? Oh, it was Lachlan. Sorry, I did miss that one. Lachlan did move, did a 3+ attack. He's out of line of sight, so you could decide to move with the Dark Vigilante, maybe, to move away. Strength of the pack, played by... okay, Strength of the pack, played by Nelaklen. So, Strength of the pack, Strength of the pack. Give me a second. There you go. Deal damage to target enemy hero equal to the number of minions in their line of sight. Both friendly and enemy minions count. So this would be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, would be another 4 damage. Dark Vigilante then is down to 11 HP, actually. Dark Vigilante is revenging on Tlakali with an attack. Oh, 3. Wow, 5 damage. 5 damage? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 because of the armor that Trakali brings. Yeah, and a lead from deck by Nelaklen. Just, yeah. So he played Strength of the Pack and a lead from deck. Yes. So Dark Vigilante is down to 10 HP. I mean, every time you attack him, you declare an attack on the outsider, you draw another card. So, sorry, lead from, yeah. So Smeoz still has 6 cards in hand. Yami on Riccardo's side is going to activate. With a warship, so maybe warshipping on Lachlan so that she can jump over there. But she can't jump on the Dark Vigilante. Why wouldn't you maybe move and then use the skill on the Dark Vigilante? Or on Tlakali to kill her. Dome barricade played by Smeoz, I suppose. Yeah, he's going to place a pillar here. Stone barricade means that you put down a pillar which is blocking, a blocking element. So Yami is moving inside the dome, which is okay. She can still 1, 2, 3 move 3 hexes here against the Dark Vigilante. Or she can stay here to provide the control. And another Storm Barricade. Yeah, a move. Storm Barricade played by Trakali, I suppose. Okay, I didn't get the heal, so I'm trying to... Yeah, she... Okay, Riccardo's now flipping for the minion here, killing it. No, it was a sacrifice. Sacrifice has been played from Nelaklen on Trakali. So Nelaklen is down to 8. Trakali was up to 6. Is now back to 2 after the attack provided by Yami. So Trakali's still alive, but she won't be able to use her skill to protect minions in this round. Okay, we have still 3 heroes to go. Looks like Smeoz is going to activate Tilakali. She's going to move, running like a chicken. Could move into this cover hex and then maybe do skirmish to provide some pressure here on lane number 2. This is the cover hex, Smeoz, yes. This is the cover hex. Incredible, but a cover hex right from the start away. It's one of the spawn points for our heroes here in the match. On this map, actually. Okay, only moving 1 hex away. Why? Okay, 4 hills out being played. So As an additional cost, Smeoz did remove a pillar on the battlefield. And I assume that he chose that Nelaklin is going to attack Dark Vigilante. Yeah, wow. Hi, Calibra. Oi, Calibra. Tudo bem? So we see another 3 damage provided by Nelaklin. So the Dark Vigilante is down to 8 HP. I mean, Takali could have casted this also from inside lane number 2, so I don't get why she did move there. This is a puzzle. Maybe someone of you can solve this puzzle. Okay, we see a Neil before me, played by Yami. This is her ultimate. We love to see it. So Nelaklin is being dealt 4 damage. He's down to 1 HP. Applied slow, and he's being placed adjacent to Yami, so up here on the left side of the board. Okay, Takali is going to attack the minion here on the control token. Yeah. If Nelaklin ever has again the idea to play a card against Dark Vigilante or deal any damage, then he's going to die for sure, as he now is in line of sight of the outsider. Okay, the attack declared by Takari has been redirected against the Dark Vigilante, flipping a +3, which provides another 5 damage in total. Dark Vigilante, because he's a melee character, can't attack Takali and therefore chooses to hit Nelaklin, and Nelaklin dies. Bye bye, Nelaklin. Oh, do I still have that meat? No, I don't. Huh. Yeah, Calibra, I as well. I'm looking forward to play this map. I can't wait to hold it in my hands. Actually, Giacomo, is it already for pre-order in the shop? This is a question I had. I'm just blind the last days finding things on the internet, so maybe it's just my fault. I'm getting old. I don't get behind the internet anymore. Okay, so Takari did move, did attack. We saw a lot of cards being played in round number 3, which is awesome. We love to see this. Nelaklin died throughout all the cards being played. Skirmish into the dome. Okay, nice, interesting decision. She could still. Can she survive this? Not sure. We still have Habura to go, for example. Accurate. Yeah. Nice. It's on pre-order, ready to ship the week before April 22nd. That's nice to hear, Giacomo. Haha, sitting in our warehouse since last December. Why don't we get this earlier? Why? Tell me why. Yeah, hunting for power is on the board actually. I mean, 4 HP on the Dark Vigilante. He has still 1 armor. A huge thing could be a materialize. If Riccardo has a materialize, then you could just jump over on Akutis illusion and then try to kill the Dark Vigilante. This would be awesome. Fast. Yeah, fast could be interesting as well. Yeah. No, it's just a move. You still need to move 3 hexes. This is skirmish. Okay. Attack and blades of yeah, okay. Blades of lightning is awesome as well, but maybe yeah. We see another ultimate. We love to see this. We love to see this. Blades of lightning. So when Habarat declares an attack action, deal 4 plus damage to all enemies adjacent to his illusion. Means that I mean, first of all, Takali is going to die. Damage. Akimo's being dealt 4 plus damage. The minions seems to survive. Okay, because yeah, as Takali is dying, then she decided to take the damage maybe beforehand. Dealt against the minion, died through that one. Yeah, triple kill. Yeah, maybe. I mean, Takali and Nelaklen are already off the board. Missing only Akimo. Akimo's down to 11 HP. Yami did already activate. I remember. Or did I? No, did she activate? Yeah, she did already activate. So we don't see Yami going to kill the outsider. And we still have Akimo and Akla left on Smeoz side. I mean, this is the right match here, actually, or the perfect match for Brazilians, as we only see blood here. We have the victory conditions outflank, left breach, and hunting for power here, actually. Akimo is going to move and skirmish into lane number 1. I still don't see him getting close enough to the Dark Vigilante. You can only try to prevent losing by left breach, which is the last victory condition I didn't mention. So a lead from hand. Kaboom. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, we still have Kuti and Akrit for Riccardo. I mean, the Dark Vigilante is down to 4 HP, but actually I don't see Akuti getting the damage in. Okay, Akrit is going to activate. A materialize for Haburat beforehand would have been awesome. So that would have been a situation to really think about hunting for power. In the middle lane, so lane number 2. If Smeoz gets to survive lane number 1, then he could okay, well, faithful. He could win actually through lane number 2. Playing where faith falls, so target hero conditions cannot be removed unless that hero is defeated. Draw a power card. I think it's just about drawing the card. I didn't get who he wanted to ping. Okay, so Akuti is going to activate, and yeah, let's see what. Oh, Riccardo is going to attack the Dark Vigilante. There's going to be a reaction played by Akimo. Crawling Darkness. Crawling Darkness provides you with a um, slow and disarm. So no damage there to the outsider, right? There wasn't a positive flip. A skirmish against Akimo. Oh, +3 skirmish. Okay, still a disarm only provides you with 1 damage. Lead from hand. Okay. Yeah, no good flips there. No good flips. Okay, we have Akla left and Ekrit. So, curious about what is going to happen. You could secure it more or less on lane number 2. I mean, the problem is that Ekrit is pretty annoying. She could get rid of at least 2 minions, depending on positioning. Yeah, 2 minions I think is actually a good way. So there would be a move, warship, and attack, but she couldn't lead then. So 1, 2, 3 miniatures against 1, 2, lead. Yeah. If then Agla is going to lead, then there is still a win on lane number 2. So you will have to do it another way around. Still, the question here: what are you going to do with Akrit? Outflank is real. It's, I mean, Smeoz already has 2 points. He has got 4 minions in lane number 2. You don't want to put Akla in this position, actually. You want to move him closer to the control token. Problem could be... Okay, well, warship. No, you're not going to try to kill Haburat, aren't you? Clear mind means +1 attack and getting rid of one of the conditions. Attacking Haburat. Dealing 5 damage which is the exact amount that you need to kill him. But still, this position is pretty, let's say, difficult. I mean, Akrit could easily kill 2 minions. She moves, places her illusion, and then gets rid of, yeah, this, which should be enough to not lose by outflank. Or move, kill a minion, and then lead from hand. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 miniatures against 3 miniatures, yeah. So killing a minion and then leading from hand. So it's 4 against... Okay, Nature Reclaims. Nature Reclaims being played. Which provides Riccardo with another 3 power cards. So he doesn't have the... Okay, he now has 3 mana. I mean, you could have just played Nature Reclaims, but I think this is the better way around. As you draw 3 cards. So, resolving lane number 1. looks like, it looks like 2 versus 4 minus whatever. So we see a 3 and a 3. Oh, Aklas ultimate. Okay. Losing another Tau point, a health point. So still surviving. And I think it's not enough. Yeah, it's for sure not enough in lane number 2. So Riccardo will win lane number 2 and therefore not lose via outflank. Akrit has a lead of 3. Yeah, Akla doesn't have a lead, so he's going to win the control here. Okay. Okay, lane number 3 is just counting the minions. It was 4 against 2, so killing 2 minions. Needing to reposition the minions that are further away than 3 hexes and spawning another 2 minions. So left breach is still a valid option for Riccardo after this or for the next round. There's not going to be a control of the outsider of one of the players here actually. We are moving up to round number 4. So 4 mana available for each hero. Players are drawing cards, so Riccardo is up to 10 cards. Will need to discard some cards down to 7. Punch, a vendetta. Okay, we don't need this. Interesting. And Riccardo has a card advantage. Card advantage of 2, and yeah, we don't see any heroes coming back. Yeah, Haborat should also come back at round number 5, as well as Nelaklin and Tlakali. So yeah, we are at round number 4. The Dark Vigilante is down to 4 HP. We have the option of a kill of the outsider by Akrimo, maybe, on who's positioned here. Question is, how can you move there and be sure that you're going to attack the Dark Vigilante? That could be a problem, because Yami and Akudi could have the option to play a redirect, and therefore just redirecting maybe the attack to Akudi's illusion or against Yami if necessary. Yep, that's a big problem. But still, we are going to find out here, actually, what is going to happen. Smeoz is obviously checking the discard pile, Riccardo's discard pile, and maybe predicting whatever, because we know more or less which cards are in there in the decks. But for this, we would need to look or combine all the Moba decks that have been drafted, which is unfortunately not easily possible here on the stream. So I can't provide you with the exact cards that are in the decks. So Akimo is going to move. Will Ricardo summon? Okay, Ricardo is going to play a Doom on Akimo, so to, yeah. Mhm. Yeah. And therefore I had to spend 1 mana. Okay, still 3 mana left, which is awesome. Warship on the Dark Vigilante, I suppose. It's not targeting, so not able to being redirected. And I assume that he's going to move into that hex where Akudi's Illusion is in. If Materialize were was a reaction card, you could have jumped with one of. Okay, Demonic Possession. This is actually, sorry, Akimu's Ultimate, and I assume that this is game via Hunting for Power. As this ultimate provides an additional attack action against adjacent marked enemy hero, and yeah, only option could be maybe. Okay, Riccardo's playing a Disrupt. Disrupt. 2 damage to each enemy hero hit. Heroes damaged by this effect cannot be healed. Okay. Sorry. Being played by Yami. Yeah, sorry, I need to jump around a bit. Sorry about that. Oh, flipping a -1. No, not a redirect. It's yeah, rip. So it looks like Smeoz won. Yeah, there's the flip. He tried to Riccardo tried to disrupt damage on the outsider, on the Dark Vigilante, with the 2+ and flipped. Yeah, you need to flip to. You still need to flip a 3 as he has 1 armor. This wasn't the case, so therefore, Demonic Possession resolved, and yeah, a +3 would have stealed the kill. Yeah, that's it. Hello,
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 guys.
Smeoz.
Hello, hello.
Ricardo's in bed.
Yeah, Ricardo has the kids, so
Ah, okay.
I'm jumping along. Yeah.
That's unfortunate. So we can't unfortunately talk to Ricardo, but if I understood this correctly, he tried to steal the kill with the disrupt, but
Yes, correct.
he would have needed a +3 flip, right?
Yes, and
Yeah, okay.
he doesn't have the +3 because he has 3+3 in the discard pile and 2 in hands, so it's for
Uh,
fun, just for fun.
yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
but yeah,
and yeah, it was a nice move. Um, yeah, I didn't see how maybe Ricardo could have blocked your movement somehow. I mean, it's difficult to predict as we don't know exactly the combination of the Moba decks here, and so I think
yeah.
it was difficult for you as well, right, to predict which cards he could have had in hand.
Yes, 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 yes. Because it's mm, against a normal construct deck. I know that Demonic Possession played immediately is not a good value because it can have redirect or I don't know what to say, exhaustion for change my friends into disarm or
Ah, yes.
something.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I mean, against a one pair deck, it's not easy to play against around every response that he can have. But yeah, I mean, Ricardo last turn plays very very well because I have focused the outsider a lot because I have Coma Toxin, the Akla ultimate in hand,
Yes.
and if he move the outsider when I damage him only one X nearest to Akla, I can reach him for the comatoxin and defeat him. But he doesn't move the Dark Vigilante and only attack my heroes. So yeah, he played very well. And if I lost the Dome last round, he can spawn the Dark Vigilante completely too far to me or in better position for him. So I had to kill Aburat for let stay Dark Vigilante near Akimo and Dakla.
Okay, that's the reason why you killed Haburat. I didn't get behind the reason actually, but yeah, for sure. Yes, you get to defend the dome, let's say, or the dome control, and therefore Ricardo wasn't able to spawn the Dark Vigilante in another position. Yeah, makes
Yeah,
total sense.
exactly.
Yeah.
Because he has to defend the mid because if not, I win off up flank. So if I kill Aburat, his accurate has to stay mid, and he can't win the dome last round. So it's fun. It's fair for me. It was my play. Yeah.
Wow. Nice. Thank you for getting behind your strategy and explaining this to us. What is your opinion on Embassy Ruins, the new three-lane map that you played today?
I mean, in my opinion, is a incredible map because, like you have see this game is a completely sometimes control maps, but from turn 2 and turn 3, you can switch on an aggressive and uh, very full of stack uh, spells, and I
Hmm.
like it a lot. And the difference in uh, are the victory cards, right? Because if you play this map without the victory cards, probably is in the long time probably is only control, all go the nexus, and
Mm.
something like that. But with the victory cards, I mean, if you see this game, for example, I suppose that no one can attend for the hunting for power, right? They
Hmm.
probably win 2 points on me on outflank. Ricardo has damaged my tower 2 times, so
Yeah, or left
the
breach,
big
for example. Yeah,
yeah, yeah, exactly. So I like this map a lot, and in my opinion, in this map, a lot of cards that are not more playable in 2 lanes, I mean, or the players doesn't play it a lot.
yeah.
In this map, there will be very useful, like all the fast and all the slow cards, and or for example gank. I like gank a lot, or yeah, or I don't remember the name, the teleport on the illusion on a friend
Materialize,
illusion.
materialize.
Materialize, yeah,
Yes.
yeah. So
Yeah, I think
I
if,
like,
for example, if Ricardo had this in hand with his Haburat on the last round, he could
yeah,
have just materialized on Akutis illusion here and just
yeah.
kicked Dark Vigilante out of the game, and victory would have been his.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
example.
this is pretty interesting. So yeah, the so you say the new map opens space for cards that have been, let's say, left behind a little bit on the
Yes.
standard two lane or on Ashen Pass as well. Yeah, I can see that.
Yes, yes, correct.
Okay, yeah, thanks a lot, Smears. It was as always an interesting game. Because of the actual problems with the with let's say the streaming setup here that it didn't update with the heroes, and so it was sometimes a little bit difficult to follow. I hope I could provide all the informations that were needed to get behind the games and the decisions that you made, maybe. Um, but I still had a lot of fun. You two guys are fast players, as you played a lot of games. Sometimes it's just too fast to follow, but
Yeah,
still pretty fun.
sometimes.
Yeah, yeah. But this is okay. That's a game. I love it, and I love to see experienced players and trying to get the best out of the cards here in the game and the game situation. So yeah, awesome evening for us here in the Skytier live stream. Do you have any last words on the stream for the chat? Or
No, it's fine.
okay, nice to hear that. So we had a lot of fun here. Chat was pretty active. Thanks, guys, for joining us tonight. We had a lot of fun. There were some questions answered and helped so far out. Yeah, thank you very much, and I hope to see you guys back on next week on the next Skytier Sunday episode with a new matchup. See you. Have a nice evening. Have a nice day. Bye bye.
Bye bye, guys.